Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel of MPN Academy. We are bringing you weekly current affairs test series. Friends, in this video we will discuss 30 most important multiple choice questions associated with the current affairs of 1 to 7 March 2022 with description in English. So let's begin. The first question is Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, which is in the news recently, is located in which country? The right answer is option number B, Ukraine. Why it is in news? The Russian army has captured this largest plant in Europe. Ukrainian President Zelensky has said that if the nuclear power plant explodes, the whole of the Europe will be destroyed. It is located in the city of Nerhodar in southeastern Ukraine. It is about 112 kilometers away from Zaporizhia city. This plant produces 40,000 to 42,000 million kilowatt hours of electricity, which is an average of 20 to 25% of Ukraine's annual electricity generation. Ukraine has accused Russia of using banned cluster bombs and vacuum bombs. Which gas is used in this bomb? The right answer is option number B, oxygen. Vacuum bombs are called thermobaric weapons. This bomb is one of the most powerful non-nuclear weapons ever developed. This weapon is banned under the Geneva Conventions. Russia developed the vacuum bomb in the year 2007. The weight of this bomb is 7,100 kilogram. After the vacuum bomb explodes, it tears the internal organs of the people around. It also has the ability to turn cities into rubble. Which of the following country does not share its border with what or Ukraine? The right answer is option number D, Lithuania. This is Ukraine and this is Lithuania. Ukraine is a country located in Eastern Europe. It is bordered by Russia to the east, Belarus, Poland and Slovakia to the north, Hungary to the west, Romania and Moldova to the southwest, and the Black Sea and Sea of Azov to the south. Russia has attacked Ukraine and thus the war in Europe has started. In such a situation, there has been an uproar in the neighboring Baltic countries of Russia. Lithuania has imposed a state of emergency in view of the current situation. Lithuania shares a border with Russia and not with Ukraine. Who has been suspended from the post of honorary president of International Judo Federation IJF? The right answer is option number B, Vladimir Putin. Russian President Vladimir Putin has been suspended from the post of honorary president of the International Judo Federation following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The international body of the game gave this information. Black belt holder Putin became the first Russian to be awarded 8th Dan, one of the sport's highest honors. But the IJF has now suspended Putin's role following the Russian attack. The Botanical Survey of India has discovered a new gene-berry species, Glycosmys albicarpa, in which state? The right answer is option number D, Tamil Nadu. It is found as a single population from Kanyakumari Wild Sanctuary, which is spread over an area of around 2 square kilometers. It is an evergreen small tree and is endemic to the southern western Ghats. This species belongs to the orange family Rutaceae. Species related to these plants are collected from forest mainly for local use as food and medicine. The berry of genus Glycosmys have the unique characteristics of gene aroma and are popular as a edible fruit. Information is being given here for the students who want to get PDFs of all the current affairs videos released on this YouTube channel. First of all, let us understand why you need MPN Academy current affairs PDFs. Why MPN Academy PDFs? Let me show you the past 3 years performances. Friends, in 2020, 66th BPSC prelims exam was held on 27th December. 41 questions came from current affairs section. 36 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. The performance was 87.80%. In 2021, BPSC did not take any exams. So we have taken Bihar SI prelims exam, the second best exam held in 2021. Shift 1 and Shift 2 put together, 36 questions came from current affairs section and 31 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. Performance was 86.11%. The exam was held on 26th December. In 2022, two exams are held by BPSC. One is cancelled due to paper leak. The re-exam will happen soon. 67th BPSC prelims exam. The exam was held on 8th May. 30 questions came from current affairs section. 26 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. The performance is 86.77%. BPSC CDPO prelims exam was held on 15th May. The recent exam, 35 questions came from current affairs section, 30 questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. So the performance is 85.71%. So you have seen that we have proven past records. In all the four exams, more than 85% questions tallied from MPN Academy PDFs. Video of all these regarding current affairs questions tallied from MPN Academy. These are available both on this YouTube channel as well as on the Telegram page of MPN Academy. Just search MPN Academy on Telegram. You will see this logo. Just join this. You must see these videos if you are preparing for 67th BPSC prelims re-exam and 68th BPSC prelims exam. You will get to see the pattern of current affairs questions asked in the recent years as well as how you can take advantage of MPN Academy PDFs. Friends, the PDF course is available for 67th BPSC prelims as well as 68th BPSC prelims exam. Friends, you can revise the entire 1 year current affairs in just 18 hours. How? 3 types of content will be given. Weekly current affair test series, it will be in the form of MCQs, national and international version. 50 PDFs will be provided in a year. 4 PDFs in a month. So total 48 PDFs plus 1 economic survey and 1 budget. So 50 PDFs, 1 PDF will require 6 minutes of time. So in 5 hours of time, you can revise this entire weekly current affair test series. Second type of content is monthly current affairs short notes, national and international version, 12 months, 12 PDFs. 1 PDF will require 30 minutes of time. So in 6 hours of time, you will be able to revise this content as well. Third type of content will be Bihar monthly current affairs. This will be in the form of MCQs as well as short notes. 1 PDF per month. So 12 PDFs, 1 economic survey and 1 budget. 14 PDFs, 1 PDF will require 30 minutes of time. So in 7 hours of time, you will be able to revise Bihar monthly current affairs as well. Friends, please keep it in mind that 67th BPSC prelims exam is delayed too much. For this exam, you will require PDFs from November 2020 onwards. This is available and continue to study 1 month before the exam date. Friends, how will you get these PDFs? You need to download MPN Academy app which is available on the Google Play Store. Just search MPN Academy and this logo will be there. You can install it. The link of the app is available on the description box as well as on the pinned comment section. Friends, after opening the app, you need to go to the store section. Then select 67th BPSC or 68th BPSC current affairs course. These PDFs are available at a very reasonable price. Just pay the fee. Payment link is given there and you will get the access of all the PDFs. Which of the following player is not named in the grade A+ category in the annual contract for 2022 issued by the BCCI? The right answer is option number B, Ravindra Jadeja. A total of 28 players have been selected for this year's contract. Players with A+ get 7 crore rupees, A graders get 5 crore rupees, B graders get 3 crore rupees and C graders get 1 crore rupees annually. Grade A+ include Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah. Which of the following is not the official partner of Tata IPL 2022? The right answer is option number C, Zomato. Other official partners apart from RuPay, Swiggy and Upstock is Crede, Dream11 and Unacademy. What is in news? The IPL Governing Council announced that RuPay has become the official partner of Tata IPL 2022. Tata IPL 2022 started from 26th March and the final will be played on 29th May. This is the 15th edition of the tournament. This time 10 teams are participating in the IPL. Which country's former legendary wicket-keeper batsman Rod Marsh has passed away recently? The right answer is option number C, Australia. He was 74 years old. He had 355 victims in 96 test matches. He is currently Australia's third most successful Test wicketkeeper. Adam Gilchrist is in first place with 416 hunting and the Ian Healy is second with 395 hunting. Who has become India's second most successful bowler in Test cricket after Anil Kumble? The right answer is option number A, Ravichandran Ashwin. On the third day of the first Test, R. Ashwin completed his 435 wickets in Test as soon as he took Sri Lanka's and Dikewala's wicket. He left Kapil Dev behind, who took 434 wickets. Leg spinner Anil Kumble is India's most successful bowler in Test with 619 wickets. Which state government has decided to set up India's first conservation reserve for dugong, which is also known as sea cow? The right answer is option number C, Tamil Nadu. This conservation reserve, to be built in the Gulf of Mannar and Pak Bay, will facilitate India to act as a leading nation in the South Asia sub-region regarding dugong conservation. The dugong is one of the 4 living species of Sirenia range and is the only extant species of herbivorous mammal that lives exclusively in the Indian seas, including India. Dugongs are an important part of the marine ecosystem and their population reduction will have an impact on the food chain. They are found in more than 30 countries and can be seen in the Gulf of Mannar, Gulf of Kutch, Pak Bay and Andaman and Nicobar Islands in India. In which state was the joint military exercise Dharm Guardian 22 organized? The right answer is option number A, Karnataka. Dharm Guardian 2022, an annual military exercise between the Indian Army and the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force, which began on 27th February at the Foreign Training Nodal Belgavi, Belgaon, Karnataka, was followed by 12 days of intensive joint military training. The exercise is been organized in India since 2018. In which country the proposed multi-nation exercise Cobra Warrior 22 has been cancelled due to Russia-Ukraine crisis? The right answer is option number D, England. The Indian Air Force was to participate in a multi-nation exercise Cobra Warrior 22 in Weddington, England, organized by the British Royal Air Force and originally scheduled from 6 to 27th March. Cobra Warrior is one of the largest international air exercises. In which country did the devastating cyclone Imnati make landfall? The right answer is option number C, Madagascar. It witnessed landfall on February 22nd just north of the southeast district of Mankara. It also affected the islands of Reunion and Mauritius. Imnati initially developed as an area of turbulent weather where it moved westwards over open waters in the Indian Ocean. Tropical cyclones are cyclones arising between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. They originate over tropical oceanic parts where the temperature is more than 27 degrees centigrade. The Assam government has decided to establish a Namgar, meaning Vaishnav Mutt, in the memory of which 15th century saint and social reformer who had travelled there. The right answer is option number C, Srimant Shankardev. Srimant Shankardev was an Assamese saint scholar, playwright, musician, poet, dancer, actor and socio-religious reformer of the 15th to 16th century. The Assam government decided to set up Namgars at places where Srimant Shankardev spent at least one night during his journey from Batra Dav, Assam to Kuch Bihar in West Bengal. In which city in India will the Regional Office and Innovation Center of International Telecommunication Union ITU be set up? The right answer is option number D, New Delhi. The ITU's Area Office and Innovation Center set up in New Delhi will provide services to South Asian countries such as Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Iran, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka and India. Recently, the Host Country Agreement HCA was signed by the Union Communications Minister Ashwini Vaishnav and the General Secretary of ITU. The 5G standards developed in India have been accepted by ITU as one of the 3 technologies for 5G. 5G is a locally designed telecommunications network designed by IIT Hyderabad. Which country's unmanned submersible Haidu-1 has set a new record by diving to a depth of 10,907 meters at the world's deepest sea point, Mariana Trench? The right answer is option number A, China. High definition images of The geological environment and samples from the deep ocean was collected during this Chinese expedition. During this campaign, the unmanned submersible Haidu-1 went down more than 10,000 meters in the Mariana Trench, which is in Pacific Ocean, for a total of 4 times. In 2011, China signed an agreement with the International Sea Level Authority for a 10,000 kilometer polymetallic sulfide exploration area in the Indian Ocean for 15 years. With the aim of improving the mental health of women in India, Stree Manoraksha project has been started by the Ministry of Women and Child Development in collaboration with which institute? The right answer is option number C, NIMHANS, Bengaluru. The project aims to provide mental health training to functionaries of 6,000 one-stop centers across the country. Women can get help on medical, legal and criminal issues at the one-stop center. This training program will also be made available in all regional languages so that it is easy to understand. Which state tourism department has started live streaming of an annual temple festival called Theyyam performance to promote cultural tourism? The right answer is option number A, Kerala. Theyyam is a popular ritual of dance worship in the state of Kerala and Karnataka. It contains thousands of years old tradition and customs. People consider Theyyam as a medium to connect themselves with God and thus they seek blessings from Theyyam. Each Theyyam is a man or a woman who has attained divine status by performing heroic deeds or leading a virtuous life. Who has become the first woman to head the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI? The right answer is option number D, Madhvi Puri Buch. She will be the 10th chairperson of SEBI and will serve in this post for 3 years. Ajay Tyagi was holding this important post before Madhvi. Madhvi Puri started her career with ICICI Bank. She has also worked as MD and CEO in ICICI Securities till the year 2011. She has done MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. India's first indigenous flying trainer Hansa NG has successfully completed sea level trials from February 19 to March 5th, 2022 at, the right answer is option number C, Puducherry. It has been developed by CSIR, National Aerospace Laboratory, NAL, a constituent of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. CSIR, established in the year 1949, is the only government aerospace research and development laboratory in the country's civilian sector. Hansa NG is one of the most advanced flight trainers. Which 2 special initiatives were launched to promote entrepreneurship among youth across the country during the inauguration of the International Summit on Plastic Recycling and Waste Management? The right answer is option number C, Sambhav and Swavlamban. The motto of this mega international summit held in New Delhi on March 4 to 5th was Know Your Waste and How Recycling is the Right Thing to Do, which is to be done in a right way. Around 1,350 MSMEs participated in this summit. This conference was organized in hybrid mode. Australia's legend Shane Warne, who has passed away recently, among the world's best spinners, has taken how many wickets in his Test cricket career? The right answer is option number C, 708. Shane Warne was found unconscious in a villa in Thailand. Despite all the efforts of the doctors, he could not be saved. Shane Warne made his international cricket at the age of 23 in the 1992 Sydney Test against India. He played his last Test match against England in January 2007 in Sydney itself. He has played 145 Test matches in his cricket career, in which he took 708 wickets. Which union territory has partnered with the British Council to promote sports and education under the Premier League Primary Stars project? The right answer is option number A, Delhi. Expanding the Premier League Primary Stars program for educational development in Delhi's school, ensuring 50% participation of women in the program, and supporting UK education institutions and future education project led by the government of Delhi in school and higher education to establish cooperation between. It trains school coaches and teachers along with enhancing their understanding of football Premier League best practices. Who has been appointed as the new CEO of Jet Airways? The right answer is option number C, Sanjeev Kapoor. Sanjeev Kapoor, President, Oberoi Hotels and Resorts, took over as the Chief Executive Officer of Jet Airways with effect from 4th April 2022. He has a lot of experience in the airline industry. Prior to joining Oberoi Group, Sanjeev Kapoor was the Chief Strategy and Commercial Officer of Vistara. During Sanjeev Kapoor's tenure, Vistara had grown from 9 aircraft and 40 flights a day to 30 aircraft and 200 flights a day. Who has been appointed as the new Police Commissioner of Mumbai? The right answer is option number B. Sanjay Pandey. He replaced Hemant Nagrale, who was made the police chief of Mumbai after Paramveer Singh was ousted last year. Nagrale has been transferred to Maharashtra State Security Corporation as managing director. Sanjay Pandey, a 1986 batch IPS officer, was appointed as the acting Director General of Police of Maharashtra in April last year. What was the rank of India in the medals tally of International Shooting Sports Federation ISSF World Cup 2022? The right answer is option number A, first rank. The ISSF World Cup 2022 was held in Cairo, Egypt from February 26 to March 8. With a total of 7 medals, the Indian team topped the medal tally with 4 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze. Saurabh Chaudhary won the first gold medal. He defeated Germany's Michael Schwalt by a score of 16-6 in the men's 10-meter air pistol. Other gold medalists were Anish Arsangwan and Nivetha. In which country will the 31st Southeast Asian Games be held? The right answer is option number C, Vietnam. It will be organized from May 12 to 23, 2022. It is the largest sporting event in Southeast Asia and is a biennial event. This event was originally scheduled to take place in November 2021 but was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Bank of Maharashtra has announced to launch Project Bank Sakhi in which state? The right answer is option number A, Odisha. The bank has launched Project Bank Sakhi in Odisha in association with Mahagram and Subives India Finance Services Private Limited for online bank account opening. It will provide door-to-door and hassle-free access to the people of Odisha to open bank accounts. Under this, the company has added more than 11,000 bank Sakhis on the Bharat ATM platform. YouTube creators have contributed approximately how many crore rupees to the Indian economy in 2020 by making videos? The right answer is option number A, 6,800 crore rupees. According to the Oxford Economics report, YouTubers have strengthened the GDP equivalent to 6,83,900 full-time jobs. According to the report, more than 40,000 YouTube channels have more than 1 lakh subscribers. This number is increasing at the rate of 45% every year. Friends, as discussed, you can get the PDF of this video on MPN Academy app. Friends, with the help of the PDFs, you can revise this video lecture in just 5 to 6 minutes of time, which will save you lots of time which you can devote to the static portion. The link of the app will be given in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section. Let's discuss the last question. Who has been honored with the Ganga Revitalization Award 2021? The right answer is option number B, Rajiv Ranjan Mishra. Former Director General of National Mission for Clean Ganga, Rajiv Ranjan Mishra, has been conferred with the award by IIT Roorkee. Rajiv Ranjan Mishra is from the 1987 batch of the Indian Administrative Service as well as being successful in mechanical engineer from IIT Kanpur. This award given annually for research is given for incomparable contribution in the field of scientific, social, environmental, legal and economic nature to Ganga rejuvenation. Friends, with this we are wrapping up this edition of Weekly Current Affair Test Series. Thank you very much for watching the video. All the best for your exam preparations.